Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice algebra problem, and here we have 9 to the power of n minus 6 to the power of n is equal to 4 to the power of n, and we will solve this problem for the values of n. So the very first thing we are going to do is here first I can divide both sides by 4 to the power of n, so that its output will be written in the form of, this is 9 to the power of n. When we divide it by 4 to the power of n, it will be written in this form, and this is whole 4 to the power of n. After this step, I can just simplify the terms, and here you see that the exponent on both of the terms are same, so that we will combine this exponent and we write it as 9 over 4 to the power of n minus, similarly here we again combine the exponent of this term and you write 6 over 4 to the power of n is equal to, here you see that these are gone and you get only 1. So that after this step we will simplify the terms, and here you have 9, we will write it as 3 square over, here you have 4, we will write it as 2 square and its whole power n, minus we cancelled these two terms by the table of 2, so that here you have 2 3s are 6 and 2 2s are 4, so it will become 3 over 2 to the power of n is equals to 1. After this step I can use here the nice exponential law, and you know that about this law, if we have a to the power of m to the power of n, so it is equals to a to the power of m times of n. I can use this exponent on both of the sides, or in other words, over this term is equals to a to the power of n times of m. It means that if you can interchange these two exponents, if you write m to the power of n or n to the power of n, it gives us the same answer, a to the power of m times of n. So that again I can apply another exponent law, which is if you have a to the power of n over b to the power of n, we write it as a over b to the power of n. So now we use these two exponents laws in this expression, so that this expression will be rewritten as, here we first combine this exponent and you write 3 over 2 and its whole square and its whole power n minus 3 over 2 to the power of n is equals to 1. After that we will use this exponent law, and I can just interchange these two exponents, because if you can interchange these exponents you will give the same answer. So that in the next step you get the output in the form of 3 over 2 to the power of n and its whole square minus 3 over 2 to the power of n is equals to 1. After that I can make some substitution and I can convert this exponential equation into the simple polynomial form, so that here I can take y is equals to 3 over 2 to the power of n. So when we put y is equal to this one, so that our this expression will be written as y square minus y is equals to 1. After that we will rearrange the terms, and here you get y square minus y, we move this one in the left hand side and you get minus 1 is equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation, and now we make the factors of this equation in order to find the roots of this equation. So that the factors of this equation are y square minus 2 times of Sorry, I think so. In order to make the factor is difficult task, so that I can simple use here the nice exponential and the nice quadratic formula, so that here I can put the quadratic formula, and you know about this formula. If we have y is equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4 times of a and c square root over 2 times of a, and here we have the values of a and b. Is the value of a in this equation is 1, the value of b is minus 1, and the value of c is again minus 1. So now we put the values of a, b and c in this quadratic formula. So now we put the values of a, b and z in this quadratic formula, and you get y is equal to, here you have minus b and the value of b is minus 1. So when we put here, it will becomes plus 1 and plus minus, here you have b square. So b is minus 1 square and minus 1 square is equals to plus 1. Similarly, minus 4 times of a and c, and the value of a is 1 and the value of c is minus 1. So it will becomes minus minus plus, and 4 ones are 4, and its square root and whole over 2. So now we simplify the term, and you get the output in the form of y is equals to plus minus square root 5 over 2. So here we have two cases. The first case is we take y is equals to 1 plus square root 5 over 2, and the other case is we take y is equals to 1 minus square root 5 over 2. And now we back substitute the value of y, and here you have the value of y is 3 over 2 to the power of n. So we back substitute here, and it will becomes 3 over 2 to the power of n is equals to 1 plus square root 5 over 2, and here we put 3 over 2 to the power of n is equals to 1 minus square root 5 over 2. And now first I can discuss the second case, or this case. So here you focus in the left hand side, you have exponential function, and you know that it always gives the positive value or positive solution, and in the right hand side this expression gives the negative value. So it is not possible an exponential function is equals to some negative value, so that we will rejected this case, and we will just proceed here this case only. So in order to find the value of n, we will take the log on both of the sides, so that you get the terms in this form 1 plus square root 5 over 2. And after that we will use here the nice properties of log, and you know about these properties. If we have log of a to the power of m, so this exponent will becomes in the front of this log, and it will becomes m times of log a. Similarly, you have another property of log, which is if you have log of a over b, it is equals to log a minus log b. So we use these two properties here, and now our given expression is equals to, here this exponent move in the front of this log, and it will be written as n times of, here you have log 3 over 2, and now we use this property, and you get log 3 minus log 2. And similarly we again apply this property here, and you get log of 1 plus square root of 5 minus log 2. Now we move this whole term from left hand side to the right hand side, and it will be written as n is equals to log, here you have 1 plus square root 5, and you can use the calculator in order to find the value of this expression, and 1 plus square root 5 is equals to 3.236 minus log 2 over, we move this term in the right hand side and you get log 3 minus log 2. And now you can again use the calculator in order to find the values of all these logarithmic terms, so that the value of log 3.236 is 0.5100 minus the value of log 2 is 0.3010, and whole log 3 is equal to 0.4771 and log 2 is equal to 0.3010. And now we will simplify all these terms, add or subtract all these terms, and you get 0.209 over 0.1761, and it is equals to 1.1868. So this is our final answer of this question. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.